guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm doing another makeup tutorial. I'm not going to do a long intro because I have seen certain comments that people like, you know, straight to the point. They don't like long intro and all of that. So if you want to see me do this makeup look, please continue watching. Brows are done, and I've also primed my eyes with concealer, so we're good to go and, you know, good to get right into it. If you do want to see an updated eyebrow tutorial, I usually do an updated one every year, so it's actually, the last one has been a year already. So if you guys want to see an updated one, because I do my brows a little bit differently now, if you want to see it, let me know. But yeah, other than that, we can get right into the look. So first of all, I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It's Estate. Like, it's actually a state. It's gotten so dirty. I mean, what can I say? I guess it was inevitable because the palette is like white and silver, so I guess it was inevitable that it would get stained and stuff. I'm really, you know, sad about how dirty it's gotten, but you know, whatever. So first of all, I'm going to go into this dark shade here to carve out my crease. I'm going to use this kind of like it's a liner brush really, but because it's really pointed, I'm going to use that just so I can get like a nice line. So I'm going on top of my crease, not exactly into the crease, just gently with light strokes, just kind of carving out my crease. Go into this shade on top here, and I'm just going to use that to blend that line out. And I'm going to take another brush and go into this shade right next to it here. So I'm going to go on top and just start to kind of get that transition. And when you do this, you know, you can just be going back and forth with the brushes just to make sure you've got the blend that you want. Now I'm going into this kind of orangey, like lighter brown orange shade here, again for just more of like a transition and a gradient. So now I'm going to use Fawn, and I'm going to use that to cut and carve out the, you know, the bottom part of my lid. And you really want to take your time with this part. I usually like to kind of start in the middle and then work my way to the end. I'm just going to spray my brush, and I'm going to take this pink shade here and just apply that all over my lid. So next I'm going to take this Inglot pigment in number 82. This is the color. It's like a rose gold. It's really, really nice. And I'm going to use my Ben Nye glitter glue to kind of so that can stick. You can use the Inglot Duraline or anything else that you use to, you know, stick your glitter or your pigments. So I'm just mixing it on the back of my hand just to make it easier. I'm going to do a wing liner, and I'm using the NYX Vinyl liquid liner, black of course. So I'm not 100% happy with the way the pigment is looking. It's not really popping the way I want it to. So I'm going to go over it with some glitter. And again, just using my pen knife to do that. Yeah, I think I'm much happier with that. I wanted it to stand out, so it's standing out much better now. This is makeup, guys. Sometimes along the line it doesn't go the way you want it to go, and you've got to kind of adjust it. So yeah, so I think that definitely looks much better. I went ahead and did the other side and added the glitter, and I've gone ahead and applied lashes. The lashes I'm using, they're from eBay. They come in a pack of 3. They're one of my favorite lashes. They're really wispy and they're full as well. Okay, so I've zoomed out, and now we're going to just focus on the face, which is for me the easiest part. You know, the eyes, eyebrows, eyes, liner, you know, all that stuff is, you know, it's hard work. So I'm always happy once the eye look is over and I can just literally speed through the face. I'm just wiping off any kind of, I didn't get too much fallout, but just a little fallout, a bit of glitter, a bit of stuff on my face. The Lasting Finish Primer by Rimmel. I just like this as a base because I feel like my foundation sticks to it nicely. I'm going to use Espresso from LA Girl, and I'm going to use that to I'm going to use it to conceal, sorry, my dark areas around my mouth. You guys have seen me doing this a billion times, so you guys know what I'm doing. Under my eyes as well, and just kind of any scars I might have. Use this Real Techniques buffing brush just to buff that in. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in the shade of Nutmeg. So just apply. I love this foundation, one of my favorites. Very full coverage. Has a bit of a smell to it, but if you can get past that, then it is definitely a very good foundation. So next I'm going to use the L'Oreal Longwear Shaping Stick in, this is Cappuccino. This is one of my favorite products to use to highlight these days. Love it, love it. And taking the other side of my beauty blender and just on for my nose and my forehead. So next I'm taking the L'Oreal stick again, but this time in Espresso for the contour. Just contouring the usual areas. So I'm just taking that and just contouring my nose. Then I'm going to set with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder as per usual. I want to use the Inglot gel liner to line the bottom of my eyes because I really want it to be like really, you know, black and dark. And I'm going to go back to this palette now, and I'm going to use this shade here again. I'm just going to use that to smoke up my lower lash line. So now I'm just dusting off that excess powder. So I'm using the Studio Fix from NW45, the Studio Fix powder. Also going to use my Black Up powder as well, and just go on top of that just for that extra coverage. MUA Pro Base matte setting powder in cocoa. If you're looking for a contour powder, a dark contour powder, this is really good, and it's super cheap. It's like £2.50 or £3. I'm just using that to bronze. So I'm going to use my blush from MAC in Raisin, literally my favourite blush. You guys always see me use this blush. I'm going to take this Aria Cosmetics highlighting palette, and I'm going to take this pink, like a rose gold pinky highlighter colour, and just apply that to the inner corner of my eyes, just a little bit. So now we're going to move on to the lips. So using the MAC lip liner in Bittersweet. Two liquid lipsticks from Colourpop. I'm going to use Alicia first, which is more on the pink side, and then I'm going to use Midi, which is more of a lighter nude. So these two here. I'm applying Midi to the center. This is literally my go-to nude lip at the moment. So I'm going to use this gloss. This is from number 7. It's their High Shine lip gloss. I'll just apply it on top. I'm going to use the Mario Badescu to spray to set my face. Just going back to the Aria Cosmetics, I think it's called their Moonlighting palette, and I'm going to go back again with that rose gold shade. Just going to apply that to my brow bone, so the brow bone can be popping. Actually, I think I'm going to use my fan brush instead, actually. Using that same one again. These two gold ones, and I'm just going to go on top of that, so we can have a bit of gold coming through as well. Hey guys, so my battery actually died, but of course I was at the end already anyway, just finishing off the highlights in the usual areas, as you guys know. Yeah, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? At one point, I actually thought I was going to wash off my face. Like, the eye makeup was not going the way I wanted it to go. And I thought I was going to be like, yeah, it's done, it's game over. But I'm happy I pushed through, because actually it did come through together in the end. It did, you know, turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. You know, the whole outfit and the whole look, this is what I had in mind. If you were able to watch and to stay with me to the end, and thank you so much. Thumbs up to you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you picked up some tips. Make sure you like, share, comment, you know, all that good stuff. Thank you guys again. See you on my next one. Bye.